The Digital Signage Federation is the nonprofit group that represents this industry. We're the official trade association of the Digital Signage Expo, which is our great partner. The reason we're important for this industry is as it grows, diversifies, the people who represent the stakeholders of this industry need somebody to represent them the other 363 days of the year that we're not at the Digital Signage Expo. So our focus really is on continuing education, certification, networking, basically bringing buyers and sellers together, and also really on the standards development for our industry. Because as we look at digital signage, the more and more we see the need for standardization, particularly in things like ad measurement. We really have to bring together those people from the advertising industry and those people from the tech industry on some sort of commonality, and that's really where we fit in. And so that's very exciting for us this year because we're making some real strides in that area and improving and investing. Our leadership is investing in standardization and continuing education to support this industry. We have 3 tiers of membership, and the benefits are tailored for each of those types of tiers of members. Our Tier 1 members are those who actually are the end users or the network operators, the people who own the installations and on whose property digital signage is being used. The benefits for them are certification, education, and training, access to standards, and access to other other end users who are doing similar work to them. So it's really on education training for both the primary person and the staff. We're a trade association, so our benefits extend to all people within those organizations. At the Tier 2 level, these are consultants, integrators, and content creators. The major benefits are very similar, but we also allow them to have exposure through case studies, white papers. So we're trying to showcase the best of breed in terms of digital signage implementation. Tier 3, that's our manufacturers, our suppliers, our vendors. The major benefit for them is obviously this Digital Signage Expo. The Digital Signage Expo has been very gracious in extending a benefit and a discount for our members, a significant discount. And so it just makes sense for people who are part of this show and part of this industry to be part of the Federation as a result of that. We also have advertising discounts at this show. We also provide them opportunities for exposure to provide the education to our end users and our integrators, and to showcase their implementations on our website. So that's how we're tailored, but overall our leadership is made up of about half end users and about half Tier 2 and Tier 3 people. So we continuously work on balancing out the benefits for all of our constituents. I think the biggest challenges we have are buy-in to the advantages that digital signage as a general practice or concept bring to companies. And so many of the people who are involved in the DSF, our group, are continuously looking for us to say, hey, help us prove that this medium works for us, for our need, and is worthwhile for investment. So the problem with that is that people continuously look at shrinking budgets or constricted budgets. They're continuously fighting after limited dollars. And we need to make sure that we're proving through industry standards, through research, through education and best practice, the fact that this is a medium that should not only be used now, but should be expanding for all of our end users, all of our systems integrators, and all of our network operators into the future. In addition, because so much of what we do and are focusing on is on digital out-of-home media, the fact that we need to continuously focus on research, continuously focus on measurement standards is very, very important for us. We want to grow the pie of this practice called digital signage. We continuously have great innovation. We continuously see that in this show from the vendors who are here. We want to make sure that the pie that they're selling into, the market they're selling into, continuously increases, and that those people who are implementing signage are educated consumers and users of that. So and I actually think that the Digital Signage Federation, our group, and our members fill a part of that gap. I would tell somebody to come every year, because what I've seen on the show floor this year is completely different from what I saw last year. The innovation of the vendors who are here is increasing every single year. So let me get that out of the way. This is the one place to come to see everything. You're not going to see anywhere else across the globe anything that looks like this. In addition, the education that's delivered, both pre-conference, during the conference, and after, is it has no equal across either this country or worldwide. It really doesn't. And this is the must-be place. But in addition to that, this is the place where you meet other people. The conversations that happen between the booths or out in the reception area are as important as those that are happening inside the booths, between those people who are saying, hey, I had this problem, how do I solve it? This is the only place you're ever going to find the same tribal people that have those experiences as you do. And this is, you have to invest in this, coming to this event and being part of it and staying long enough and meeting the people that you can call after you leave Las Vegas. I would say at DSE it's comprehensive. It really is.